This video was edited by AJ Analysis, a link to his channel will be in the description below. So like my other Manchester United youngster analysis videos, all of which will be linked in a playlist in the description below, in this video I'm going to be analysing another Manchester United young player, looking at what type of player he is, players he is similar to, and ultimately whether he's good enough to be in Ten Hag's squad next season. That player is Shola Shoretire, Manchester United's attacking midfielder, who only turned 18 in February. This season in the Premier League 2, he has picked up 6 goals and 8 assists in 22 games, scoring 8 and assisting 10 in 30 games in all competitions, which is a pretty good record for an attacking midfielder. Shoretire is a diminutive attacker with a low centre of gravity, standing at 5'7", which enables him to change direction quickly with the ball at his feet and swivel past defenders. His ball control and first touch is fantastic, and he's very aesthetically pleasing to watch when he's able to receive the ball and turn fluidly before looking for a forward pass. I'd say that his best position is centrally in behind the centre forward, as here he's able to drift between the lines looking to receive the ball, turn and then thread a through ball in behind the back line, and this is one of his best attributes as his weight of pass is very good when finding runners in behind, whether this is in the middle third playing a longer through ball into the space, or in the final third with his passes having to be a little bit more intricate and he's able to reverse a pass neatly to find one of the attackers. This is a skill that United definitely need in the first team at the minute, as without Paul Pogba is really only Bruno Fernandes in these advanced areas who has the ability to play these type of passes from central positions, and even he seems to have lost this ability somewhat in recent months. You could compare Fernandes and Shoretire as they do have similarities. Both players are what I would call traditional playmakers, with both being more second strikers who also have creative ability. See, Shoretire doesn't drop deep to get on the ball and create in the same way that a Mesut Ozil or a Kevin De Bruyne would. Instead, he's better at holding a more advanced position between the lines and dropping into the space in behind the opposition's midfield, but around the box he possesses a goal scoring threat, being a pretty good finisher when receiving the ball in a one-on-one, but also surprisingly being quite a threat in the air. This is because when the ball is out wide and the United wide player is able to beat his man and put in a driven cross, Shoretire is very good at anticipating this and making a late run from deep, using his movement to gain space away from his marker, attacking the ball, and when he gets the chance with his head he's shown he can be clinical with a few fantastic headers over the past few seasons. Now obviously all the attributes I've mentioned are being showcased in youth football, and the transition from youth football to senior football can see players drop off significantly, so we'll have to see how Shoretire adapts. In Ten Hag's system I think Shoretire may struggle to find his best role, unless Ten Hag uses more of a midfield double pivot with a central attacker in front. However, even in that system both Van de Beek and Fernandes would be ahead of him in the pecking order. In Ten Hag's 4-3-3 system I think Shoretire would work best playing from the left of the front three as a wide playmaker, drifting infield into the left-sided half space, and so he would require an offensive overlapping left back behind him to hold the width on the left side and facilitate his movement infield. But is he good enough for United at the moment? Well, right now I don't think so. Not that I don't think he could be in Ten Hag's squad next season, but I don't think he will necessarily get the game time to aid his development. I would much prefer to see Shoretire get a loan to a mid-table club in the Eredivisie or maybe in Portugal, as I think these leagues will suit his style of play, being less aggressive and less direct than the Championship or Bundesliga, which I think will enable him to develop these attributes that already make him very good, as well as allowing him to work on his physicality at a slower, more accommodating rate than other players, and also develop his tactical understanding of the game. Shoretire without doubt has huge potential, however unlike many of the others I have covered, I think Shoretire is still 2 to 3 seasons away from being able to fully cement a place in the United squad, so rather than having him in the youth setup and floating around the first team, I'd much prefer him to get some senior minutes in a few different top leagues. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'll try to get to as many comments as possible. Subscribe to the channel and click the bell if you haven't already. Give the video a like and check out some of the other videos in the playlist which will be linked in the description.